Hey guys, and welcome to my next solo guide. Today I'll be showing you how to effectively solo next using tier 90 weapons and armors. I assume you already know the basics of next and can tank and DPS in duos and trios. Before you start, you need to get some RNG. Go find an edict to bless you. If you succeed like I did, you can change your editing status to taken and go ahead and head over to next bank to get up. If you don't succeed, head over to the nearest altar and pray on it. Once you have done this, head over to the next bank. For your gear, you want to have melee as your main style. I'm using full malevolent, Death Touch bracelet, amulet of souls, surgeon's ring, torba boots, and rifle weapons. As my switch, I have full siren and dual ascension switch. And for my ring switches, I have a ring of wealth and a ring of vigor. In my yak, I have 6 Adon brews and a unicorn punch. Once you hop in, you have a few seconds before next becomes attackable. Drink your overload, pray renewal, and take a sip from your adrenaline potion. Turn on your turmoil and protect from melee. During this time, you also want to target the minion and gain adrenaline from it by using freedom, escape, resonance, preparation, and anticipation. Phase is the first phase. During this phase, always use anticipation whenever it is off cooldown and use freedom if next pulls you towards her. Once next becomes attackable, you want to start DPSing next by using Civil, Assault, and Destroy followed by a few basics. Use Slaughter on next right before she does her quote-unquote "there is" special. Surge away and switch your prayer to Soul Split. Turn next over the steps by walking a few steps north from where you surge. Continue DPSing next and use thresholds when you can. Once smoke phase is over, kill the minion using range so you can start the next phase. Once the minion is dead, tag next into the shadow phase. Turn Soul Split and use Slaughter and walk next followed by 1 or 2 thresholds. Avoid the shadow bomb and turn on protect from range. Use the 1 square method as shown in the video. This method will prevent you from getting hit by Nexus melee attacks. You can use Massacre in this phase if you wish, but I didn't have to since my thresholds hit pretty well at the start. Once shadow phase is over, go kill the minion so you can start the next phase. Make sure you are full HP when starting blood phase. Brew up to max HP, equip your ring of vigor, and tag next to start the phase. Once you tag next, use Berserk, switch back to your surgeon's ring and locate the blood reaver closest to you. Use a basic ability and dismember on the reaver. Take a sip of your adrenaline potion and begin attacking next. Use Sever, Assault, Destroy, and Decimate on next. When next called a blood sacrifice, wait a second and then use Escape. Run back to next and use blood tendrils if you want to continue DPSing next. If you don't get good RNG, you will go through multiple siphons before you complete this phase. Always make sure you are standing in a position so that you can either use Surge and Escape without running into a wall. Once blood phase is over, go and kill the minion to start the next phase. For this phase, you want to stall next so that you get a contain first and not a prism. This is important because you want to take the least amount of prisms since they will drain your food supplies. If the last special that Nex did on Blood Phase was a blood sacrifice and not a blood siphon, this means Ice Phase will start off with a contain. Stall Nex as I did in the video and wait till she uses the blood sacrifice before you tag Nex into the Ice Phase. On Ice Phase, you want to run 2 steps away from Nex right before a contain and quickly run back into melee distance right after. Make sure you are using thresholds when you can and always walk your bleeds. Next will do a contain or a nice prison every 4 normal hits, so always be prepared for what's next. Right before you get ice prison, use anticipation. If you don't use anticipation in time, use freedom. Eat to full HP, equip your shield, and use resonance. Use protect from melee when you are DPSing Nex. Right before Nex uses her contain attack, switch to protect from magic and move 2 squares away. Once Ice Phase is over, try to hide from Nex when she uses her contain attack so that you can kill the minion with and stall Nex from using another ice prison. Quickly kill the minion because prolonging the Ice Phase will mean eating more food. Tag Nex once the minion is dead and DPS Nex. Use Death Swiftness when you can and thresholds as much as possible. If you are running low on food, you can switch to your shield, turn off protect from magic and use resonance. Nex can hit really hard on this phase, so you want to get it done as quickly as possible. Once Nex is about to die, equip your Ring of Wealth for that extra chance at some good loots. Don't forget to yell Badoodle every time. Badoodle! Okay guys, so this was the next solo guide brought to you by Huz, commentated by Skutch, aka me, aka the legend, aka the Arab monkey, I mean what. Thanks for watching and good luck with the drops. Bye!